Broadcasting from somewhere in the Hollywood Hills.
You have arrived. We are Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast. We are dance all day, every day, all the time.
We're available on iTunes. You can check us out on Twitter at iDanceCast or at Desiree Robbins or, of course, at Nick Drago. Desiree, how you doing?
I'm great. And don't forget our fabulous website, infinitedancecast.com. Easy to find. Easy to find
I
through
forgot
Google.
to tell you that.
No, it's okay. I just want them to know that on our food to go and on our music picks, they can always go to our website and get the information if we talk too fast, which is a possibility.
Yes, or they can just press rewind.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that makes it easy.
Or you can just go to the website and copy and paste.
Well, there's many things you can do. See, I'm adding, layers upon what they can do.
Yeah, I like that.
Layers.
Not right now.
Good.
It's so hot outside.
Oh, gosh, here we go. I know.
100 degrees in the valley
I know.
yesterday.
Well, good thing that we have our guest today is going to be a call-in because the gentleman does not live in this hot box we call Los Angeles. It is Braham Logan Crane, which we'll ask him, does he like to just go by Braham Crane or Braham Logan?
Or BLC.
Oh, that would be cute. Maybe we'll ask him if he'll do that. Yeah, he is with a new company that is out and doing some another workshop. It's called ashdance.com, which is ASH Dance, which stands for Artists Simply Human. I mean, it's very nice, and it's a workshop, but it has no competition, so it's more like performances and pieces of studios that come, and there's a limit to only 3 per studio. There's a lot. It's new, and he's going to tell us all about that today, so we're excited to have Braham on.
It's brand new, and he's come from the ballet world, too, which is great.
Yes, absolutely. Lots of that basic technical background, that classically trained background.
And we always talk about it's very important to take ballet class, like old school.
Right.
Like, find you a teacher that will beat you with a stick.
Because that's what happened to us, so we want everybody to have to go through that.
Yeah, but you know what? We knew how to do a plie.
A really good one.
Yeah.
I still do.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I remember the 25 things you have to remember in a plie, which is really like, it's just you bending your knees, but no.
Right.
So much more.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
So we're excited.
Flashbacks.
It's gonna be a great interview with Braham, and he's gonna tell you about all the things that he has coming up this next year. It's a big year for him, so very excited about that.
Okay, what do you got coming up?
What do I got coming up? Oh, well, we're just next week is the Hollywood Dance Experience. So that's the in-studio workshop that we're doing next week. That, of course, Nick is teaching at. It's that 3-day workshop, and then I have the auditions for iHollywood, the company.
Cool.
Which is the new performance company at iHollywood Convention. So that's exciting. Got those things coming up. Finally here.
And we talked about that last week.
We did.
The audition. So if you missed last week's episode, go check it out on iTunes or visit the website, infinitedancecast.com. It's on there, or it's on our Facebook.
Right.
But go check it out because Desiree talks a little bit about what she's going to be looking for at the audition and how you need to prepare.
Absolutely. And it is a year-long scholarship that you work with the iHollywood Convention as an assistant and performer. So check it out, and you can get more information certainly at iHollywoodDance.com as well.
Sweet.
Okay, you.
I just yesterday finished shooting the last episode of Fresh Beat Band for the season.
Ooh,
Yes.
I wish I had like nice sound effects and things.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, we're out there for 2 weeks straight shooting the last 2 episodes.
And it's hot out here in LA right now, so this was outside, right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. The second to last episode, we were in band uniforms. And in the last
that's
episode,
even hotter.
I know. In the last episode, we were construction workers, and I was carrying around a jackhammer.
Right, but did you do any work? Should have
No.
brought that home. I have some work around the house I could have you do with that.
I know. It's funny, though, because, prop guys are funny, because at one point I had a sledgehammer, but it was rubber,
Yeah.
but it looked real, and he'd be like, here, man, and he tossed it to me, and I was like, oh!
And then you remembered it was, or when you caught it.
Yeah, and I knew it was rubber, too. It was stupid.
I know, but, that's how good the props are.
And those poor kids on Fresh Beat Band, I mean, they're great.
Right.
I mean, they're great, and they're very entertaining. They're all super nice, but, man, you could tell they were tired. I mean,
bet.
it's a long season. It's a week. I mean, it's 26 weeks straight, of
Unbelievable.
work. Yeah. But, I mean, they're happy to be working.
So let me ask you a question. There's a little girl, not little, excuse me, a young lady by the name of Shelby Patterson. She dances in Orange County.
Okay.
At Orange County Performing Arts Academy.
Yeah.
She is supposedly on Fresh Beat Band. I don't know if you met because I don't know what kind of scenes y'all are in.
Is she
together.
is she young? Like, is she a junior?
She's young. I think she's 11.
Does she have red hair?
She might have changed it. Little bangs. She's really good.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway, we're talking about her on the podcast.
I usually am just worried about my own choreography.
I know you are, but she's a sweetheart. She will be at Hollywood Dance Experience taking some classes and stuff. So I just thought, hey, it's a small world, you guys. That's how small it is. You just never know.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's cool.
Well, we're
Good for
happy
her.
that you got through that.
Yeah, and you know what? I got to read for a part. I didn't get the part. They gave it to another dancer. Congratulations to him, but I didn't get it. But I want you to know that it's okay that I didn't get it, and that's kind of how it goes out here in Los Angeles. Sometimes you get it, and sometimes
and
you
you
don't.
still practiced up to the point as if you had it
Right.
to that moment, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
well, that's
because I remember.
Yeah, well, that's partly because production didn't tell us who
Right,
got
but
it.
you were prepared.
I was prepared.
And you were assuming that you were going to be doing the part, which is really important. That's what we always ask when people have to understudy. Really know that part. Because you could have had to do it, and then you wanted to be the perfect performance and have people go, hey,
Yeah.
he can do it.
You got to be ready to step in.
Be prepared.
That's me, Mr. Utility, Nick Drago.
I know you are. Okay, we are at our music picks. Dancers and parents, don't forget that these are posted on the website for you. Easy to cut and paste into your iTunes.
Hey.
So I am going to start out this week with a very hot version of Like a Prayer. I know.
By Madonna.
Yeah, I was hoping you would sing a little bit for us. It is The Voice, the show The Voice.
Yeah.
It is a performance from that, and it's Frenchie Davis.
Oh, I thought it was Madonna.
No, it's Frenchie Davis.
Oh.
She sang it on The Voice, but it's a hot version.
Yeah.
Love it. She's got just a real heavy, beautiful voice.
Nice.
You'll love it.
All right.
The next one is Come Rain, Come Shine.
Oh.
Just come. No, this is what it's called. Come Rain, Come Shine. It is the Stonebridge remix, and the artist is Jen, with two N's, Cuneta, C-U-N-E-T-A.
Now that's Italian.
Is that Italian?
Yeah.
Awesome. Jen
Awesome.
Cuneta. And my last one,
That was Jewish Mother.
is Broken Pieces. They're broken.
Oh.
They're broken pieces. And my artist, oh goodness, help me with that.
Jennifer Carbonell.
Oh, I was going to say it like that.
Yeah, right. Versus.
Frisia and Lamboy. Okay, that is wild.
Now you're just making stuff up.
No, right? But it's Broken Pieces, the FNL radio edit. Those are the ones you're going to want this week.
Wow, cool.
I'm hearing.
Yeah.
We're getting ready.
That's my theme song.
That's Nick Drago.
Cue the pyro.
Hey.
All right. Number one for me, one of my favorite songs all time, rock and roll, Guns N' Roses.
Yay, I love him.
Live and Let Die.
Live and let die.
And they got a lot of great versions out here. I actually did a hip hop version of this with Dave Carter once at LA Dance Magic back in the day.
Yeah, you had to think about that.
I know, but then I also danced to it with some other people too, but different versions, and rock and roll, I love it. So it's a classic.
Die. I think Chris Dupre might have done a combo to that. No?
Yeah, probably, and it's a great message.
It's an awesome song.
Number two, James Brown,
Ooh!
Living in America.
Living it. Is this because you had your 4th of July and now you're
Yep,
like
I mean, 4th of July. I went through my 4th of July album, and this is actually the song that Apollo Creed came out to, and Rocky Part 2 and 1.
I'm hearing it right now. That's hot.
It's such a great song, and it's old school, and it's good to tap to as well, because it's fun. It's America. I love America.
Absolutely.
Number three, The Stoop by Little Jackie.
Okay.
This is a song that not a lot of people have heard, but it's a great song. And Little Jackie's great. She's upbeat. She's fun. Great for tap stuff. I actually said a piece on this song once, but you could use it for jazz. You could use it for young kids. You could use it for older kids. It's a very versatile song.
Really?
And she's got a lot of good songs out there.
I like that.
I see what you're doing. You're eyeing my paper.
I am. I'm like,
and you're
wait, he
remembering
said it's for everybody. These are very good for you this week.
Oh, thanks.
I'm digging.
I like to think they're good every week. But.
Well, I know. I knew, somehow I knew that was going to come out wrong. Hey, those are the music picks, so make sure you check them out online on our website, infinitedancecast.com.
We'll be right back.
Hollywood Dance Experience was an idea of mine to create a great workshop while maintaining a personal training experience. The workshop will be held in a dance studio in Hollywood. Space is limited. The beautiful thing is that there is a proper dance floor and mirrors, unlike a convention setting. The faculty is a collection of all my favorite friends and mentors who are veterans in dance training. I'm Desiree Robbins. Come for 3 days of inspiration and training in the heart of Hollywood, July 20, 21, 22. More info, visit desworld.com.
And welcome back to Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast. It's interview time.
Oh, yeah. We have Braham Crane on the phone, and you can get in contact with him through his website, ashdance.com, ASHdance.com, or call that toll-free number, 855-ASH-DANCE, which makes it really easy, or follow him on Twitter, @AshWorkshop. Hey, Braham, how are you this morning?
Hey, Desiree and Nick, how are you guys?
Great. Thanks for joining us. So listen, we have a lot to talk about, and some of the stuff you got coming up is really groundbreaking.
Right.
As far as the dance.
Thanks so much.
Absolutely. So tell us what you got going on coming up, and
Briefly, but then we'll get, we have time.
Yeah.
Okay, my new convention, Art is Simply Human, the workshop experience, we're launching our first tour of 7 cities starting this October.
Yay!
That is so exciting.
Very
yeah.
exciting. With a huge finale, right?
Oh, yes, and a huge, can't say huge enough, event next July in Las Vegas. It's at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino.
Ooh, this is amazing.
Company.
Oh, my gosh. Say that again, that last part, because I cut you off.
It's at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, and it's the event is called The Company.
Right, and it's in their theater. Is this correct?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
With the ballroom space at the hotel, but the final night ends at the Joint Theater, which actually right now Santana's playing.
Oh yeah,
I think Coldplay was just there, and it's just this huge 3,000 or 4,000 seat rock venue. It's
right. No, everybody plays it, and so that's very exciting.
So what cities are you going to? The 7 of the 7.
Well, we're starting in October. We hit Kansas City in October, and then early November, Pittsburgh. Then in December, we're going to be in Philadelphia, Atlanta in January, and then in February, New Jersey, Houston, and Anaheim.
And then the summer in July.
That's like all of our favorite cities.
Yeah,
right.
Just a little bit of the kind of the best cities around the country, definitely.
Absolutely. Well, I know, and this is a lot we're going to talk about, and we're very excited. That is ashdance.com, Art is Simply Human. It's beautiful. It's a great workshop. But let's get into some meat on, where are you from and that kind of stuff, just to give people a background and why we came to create this wonderful workshop.
Oh, definitely. Well, I'm actually from a dance family. My grandmother was in vaudeville.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's kind
I think you had to, right?
In the genes, the third generation. My mom actually has a dance studio, so I grew up in my mom's dance studio, and it's on the family. My sister teaches dance. My cousin was a professional ballet and jazz dancer as well, and my aunt taught. So it was kind of I was born to do it, I guess.
Right. I think it was in your blood, and it was kind of your destiny.
Yeah, you really didn't have a choice.
I think before you were born.
I said I quit, then you better forget it.
Absolutely.
So what was your motivation to start this workshop?
Well, actually, to be 100% honest, I never anticipated to basically launch a convention. As a choreographer and master teacher, I go around the country to work with different students, and I wanted to create an event that I could basically bring all my students throughout the country together, and I did that last December. We did our first workshop. It was 4 days in Philadelphia between Christmas and New Year's.
Wow.
And I taught as well as...
you had an amazing staff there.
Oh, yes. It was, I think we had 12 or 13 faculty members. And a lot of the faculty are people that I look up to or I love their work,
right,
that maybe aren't on the convention scene now. Let's see, I had Christopher Huggins, who just did a new piece for Alvin Ailey, so he teaches modern for us. Or Jason Samuel Smith, who's an amazing tapper.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Different faculty members that I feel have been in the industry for a while and have a lot to offer through their teaching, through motivation, as well as even just their life experiences and how they got to where they are to, really inspire the students.
I love it.
So let me ask you this. What makes your workshop different from other workshops? Just so people listening at home get an idea of something new, because this is something different, but I want them to hear it straight from you.
Right, and besides the fact that your teachers and staff is, as you just explained, they have a different approach. They're more veterans. It's not like you have people that are just starting. They have a wide body of work, and somebody like Wes Veldink that not a lot of people know about, but my gosh, if you are in this contemporary world and you don't know about him, you have not lived.
Oh, Wes is incredible.
You're
really
like kind of connecting
it's
that.
A funny story. When I was 13, I started going, because I'm from Pennsylvania, I started going to New York once a week, and Wes, I took Wes's class once a week growing up. So, I think a lot of my contemporary work, I was first inspired through Wes, but his body of work and just what he produces and just what comes out of him is so incredible. It really is.
And an amazing teacher.
Yes, amazing.
I mean, just
amazing human being as well.
Well, that is
just great to be around him. He has such a great energy.
That is true. That is true. Hey, we are going to have to take a quick commercial break, but we are going to be back with Braham Crane. You are going to not want to miss the second part of this. We're going to get into what he's done and more about his workshop, ashdance.com. Check it out.
As dance teachers, we spend countless hours editing music. Save time with professional audio engineers. Professional music edits for competitions start as low as $49. Clean cuts at affordable rates. Give your dancers a leg up on the competition. Email them for a quote. Visit dezworld.com. That's DEZ world.com for more details.
Hey, this is Ray Barcino with iHollywood Dance, and you're listening to Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
And welcome back to Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast, Part 2. Make sure you check out...
Part 1.
Well, this is Part 2 of the interview.
I'm teasing.
We just went to a commercial break, didn't we?
Hey, we are here with Braham Crane, and he has ashdance.com, or you can call the toll-free number 855-ASH-DANCE. Follow him on Twitter @Ash Workshop, because you're going to want to know when this workshop is hitting a town near you. Plus, those nationals are in July. Braham, I want to get to a little bit of the things. You have such a great resume, too. So we want our listeners.
Thank you so much.
Oh, God, yes. To let me just say a few of them. He has choreographed the Bad Boys of Dance, Houston Metropolitan Dance Company, which is also known as Houston Met, I think.
Yes.
And he's done works on American Ballet Theater, Bolshoi Ballet, and Pennsylvania Ballet. So there's just a lot you've done. So talk to us about maybe, I don't know, your
Talk to us about the ballet world.
Yeah,
how
there you
important
go.
is it, especially for kids, and how does that correlate with your workshop as far as ballet training goes? How important is ballet training to you?
Ballet training is hugely important, and now for my ballet choreography, I'm more of, I've definitely grown up doing all genres of dance.
Right.
So my ballet work is very, very much on the contemporary ballet side. But the just amazing thing, and why I really enjoy working with ballet dancers and ballet companies, taking their facility and then really styling it with my work and my theories and my thoughts,
right.
and coming from that pure place of the technique is just such a great experience and very fulfilling. And you're not always able to do that with all the dancers you work with,
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
But when you get somebody from ABT, and it's actually one of the easiest choreography jobs is, oh, you do this, you do that, and next thing you know, it looks so much better than you ever planned.
Right. And it takes you in new directions. Sorry.
And I'm sure that working with the Bad Boys of Dance was extremely easy as well, because those guys span all different genres of dance as well, and they are all bad boys. I mean, they are good at what they do.
Was that a little intimidating?
Well, it's actually funny. Actually, this morning, before this interview, I was just on the phone with Rasta. So him and I are great friends, and it was kind of an interesting story how I got involved with Bad Boys. I had my own company for 4 seasons, which was a contemporary company, small contemporary company that we toured around the country and went to Europe and Canada as well.
Nice.
And Rasta had seen some of my work. I believe it was a video, and so he called me to do a piece on his company when they first started.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was very flattering to get the call from him, and especially it being their first show, that he trusted me with my vision for his first time out there as a director.
That should say a lot about your work. You should be very proud.
Thank you. Yeah, it was such a great opportunity. But the funny thing was my company, we were on a break, and so I walked into the rehearsal, and out of his 7 dancers, 4 of them were people that had danced for me previously.
Oh.
So I said, this isn't like a new gig. It's like Bad Boys and my company merged a little bit. So I think that made the experience just very easy and very, very comfortable for all of us.
Sure.
That is really neat.
So as a choreographer, tell us a little bit about your process from beginning to end as far as putting pieces together and things like that. For example, when you set a piece on Bad Boys of Dance, or when you're working with a new set of dancers, what is your process? What's number one on your list to do?
That's tough too.
Well, I think that's, I always get asked that question, and I think it's kind of a loaded question. I think it really depends on what project. A lot of times with my concert work, it will come just from, starting with the music. I'll get inspired by certain music, and then I never prepare before rehearsal in terms of the steps or the movement.
Ooh, I couldn't do that.
See, he's one of those great people that can do that.
Oh, yeah, I can't do that.
Well, you know what? I have prepared in the past, and it was the worst thing I've ever done.
Some people, it just works different.
It's funny how that happens.
But I love that.
That avenue, but it just wasn't good.
Okay, so you just go in and you let it take you. You watch.
Yes, and I think the energy of the room and the dancers and kind of how I'm feeling that day and what comes out, and then usually after being in rehearsal for for, a week or two, then I'd say the preparation starts, because then taking the natural elements that I've put in and trying to structure it a little bit more to create the final product.
Right. Wow. I love it. Is there a place that dancers can see some of your work? Obviously, well, we're hoping there's some on YouTube. And I think maybe through your website?
If you go to the convention website, ashdance.com, and you click on the faculty page, all the different faculty, including myself, there's videos of our work.
Awesome.
Great.
That way people can really get a connection on seeing everything that we're talking about.
Before they come see you at your workshop, touring in the 7 cities coming up.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Now, so okay, let's say I'm a brand new dancer to the dance world. Is your workshop something that I can attend?
Now, when you say brand new, is that like a start beginner? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, completely beginner.
We are not geared as much to the start beginners, at least not at this point.
Right.
Now, with that said, I think if you're willing and open to, just get a lot of the philosophies and theories, then, yes, it would be a good thing. For our current season, we're running an advanced ballroom and an intermediate ballroom.
Okay.
And so probably not, we don't have, the real young kids,
right.
Real beginner level.
So
Well, and there's nothing wrong with that, because you're trying to definitely hit a certain, group of people. And that's somebody that's got to have some basics to appreciate all these great teachers that you're having.
So give us the
Definitely.
So give us the age ranges on the intermediate room and in the advanced room for people listening.
Well, it's ages 10 and up, so you have to be at least 10 years of age or older to attend. And when I say 10 and up, we have our first event last year, we had a lot of college age and even into late 20s, and a lot of professional dancers coming as well. So we're, really open to receiving them. And the way it's done is just intermediate or advanced. So I'm not saying, a 12-year-old can only go in the intermediate. If it's somebody of a certain level, we are welcoming them to the advanced level.
They're really going to dance with the level. If they can handle the responsibility of being in that room and being an adult, they can take that class.
Definitely, yeah.
I love that. One more thing I want to touch. I know we're getting close to the end of time, but it's the Saturday night. Well, during the winter tour, it'll be the Saturday night performance. Now, I might be calling that something wrong, but incorrect. But you can guide us all. It's not a competition. And can you explain this a little bit? Because I've had a lot of people ask me about this. They're very curious and excited. So, how does the Saturday night performance run?
Well, basically, we're doing a performance showcase on the Saturday night, and each studio or group can bring only 3 numbers.
Okay.
The philosophy behind that is more quality versus quantity.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, so you can bring 3 numbers, and the way it's being judged by the faculty is you will receive written feedback, but there will be no score.
Okay.
So, for instance, at the end of the performance showcase, the panel will get together and have a discussion about what they felt were standout numbers, and then we will award a certain amount of standout numbers. Basically, you were our standouts of the night, and then they will perform again at the end of the weekend at the closing show, and then there's different we have some sponsors, and there's different scholarship opportunities that those standout winners will receive. So it's kind of more based on just a performance, like a show, than a competition.
Absolutely. Well, we think that's really cool. And dancers, you've got to check out this new workshop. It is ashdance.com. You can follow my Twitter.
You got to come and tell your friends.
Come and tell your friends. And get on Twitter at Ash Workshop.
Thanks, Braham. Best of luck, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, well, thank you so much.
Flow 40 Dance Workshops is the nation's premier in-house dance experience. We come to you and offer dancers a personalized workshop in the comfort of their own studio. Build a customized schedule to best suit your student needs. Our faculty work in every facet of the entertainment industry. And now, for a limited time, Desiree Robbins is in the mix. Book her for your next workshop. We're available for booking year-round. Visit flow40dance.com or call 818-985-7005 for more information. Flow 40 Dance Workshops. Work hard, dance strong.
Easy to make and take with you on the go.
Welcome to Food to Go with Steph and Ro.
I'm Steph.
And I'm Ro.
Hey, we want to remind you guys that if you want to see us live or check out our past healthy snacks, you can check us out on infinitedancecast.com on the Food to Go menu.
Yeah, you don't just have to have that snack once just because it's that week. You can have every snack every week.
And let me tell you, you're going to want to have this snack every week. It's our favorite major staple.
It is the cucumber salad.
Woo, woo, woo!
The ingredients are
Cucumber, tomato, and the red bell pepper.
And all you do is wash all three of them, slice them up, put them in a bowl. I like to add a little bit of balsamic vinegar to mine for a little extra flavor.
Gross.
Steph, of course, is plain and boring, eating with her fingers, blah, blah, blah.
How is eating with your fingers boring?
Because you can't have balsamic vinegar in it.
It's gross. I don't want it.
Well, it's good, so believe me, I'm more trustworthy.
Oh, gosh.
But what's great about the snack, aside from its great taste, is that cucumber is packed with potassium. Kids sometimes come to class and they're like, oh, my foot cramped and whatever.
My quad, I'm so sore.
And I've always said, I used to always say, have a banana packed with potassium. And now the kids know. I say, well, you could have a banana. And they go, or a cucumber. Said, you are my students.
Oh, man. And tomato has something called lycopene. It's kind of a strange word, lycopene. Right?
But it's so important.
So important. Our body doesn't actually produce it, but needs it.
Yeah, it does. And it's a really strong antioxidant is what it is. Did you know that?
I did know that.
Yeah.
It's also found in watermelon.
Yeah,
Did you know that?
it's in a lot of fruits, red fruits and vegetables.
Well, okay.
So,
back to the snack. Red bell pepper.
Well, it's my favorite because of its vitamin C and antioxidants.
Packs a punch.
You know the deal. It's a really tasty snack, so make sure you check it out.
On Food to Go with Steph and Ro, Facebook page.
Facebook page.
Hello.
Thanks for listening.
Visit infinitedancecast.com and click on the Food to Go menu
to check out this week's healthy snack. Join us here every week
on Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dancecast.
Have a healthy week.
Easy to make and take with you on the go.
Hey, this is Shanjun, and you're listening to Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dancecast.
Hey guys, welcome back to Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dancecast.
Dancecast.
We are dance all day, every day, all the time, and we are so happy you joined us. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at iDancecast or at Nick Drago or at Desiree Robbins. Any of them will work.
Yeah.
You'll find us.
I want to thank you guys for following us and listening to the show every week. And you know what? This is a perfect gift to download these episodes, burn them onto a CD, and give them to your friend. Or just send them the link via email. Actually, do that because we need the downloads.
Oh, no, that is very easy because if you're in iTunes and you hit on the right-hand side with the little arrow, you just click it and it'll say share with friend, email, share on Facebook, share it on Twitter, and it does it all for you.
And I'm telling you, if you're at the gym working out, or you're riding the bus to school, or you're doing whatever, this is a perfect time to listen to our podcast because it's short, it's sweet, and it's easy.
That is very true.
And it's fun.
And it's fun. Okay, the other thing.
That was good.
I just wanted to give you a little bit of a singing love right there.
You did. I think that's enough, though. Thanks.
Is that?
I'm just kidding.
We're done with that one.
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Man, it's hot.
I know. You're feeling that. Hey, I wanted to tell you about this for those of you that are in Los Angeles this summer taking classes and doing things, as well as if you live in the Los Angeles area. There is a new waffle place.
Of course, we got
Work
it should be
it
Infinite
out.
Dancecast and food.
Well, we just had Food to Go.
I know. I love it.
It made me a little hungry.
Does this go against what Food to Go is all about, though? Maybe this is
well,
for your
you
cheat
know,
day.
Los Angeles, though, we are about, organic.
Well, okay.
It's organic.
Okay.
It's called Shaky Alibi. Have you been there?
No.
Oh,
Heard
see?
of it, though.
This is what you want to...
Sounds
You want to
shady.
go for... there's an article called Worth Waffling. That means the waffles are so good, it made it into the American Way magazine.
Of course, it's from American Airlines.
Well, it's on
The
American... Well,
Airlines
this is
magazine.
one of the magazines I read. Okay,
Are you sure
I
you're
know.
supposed to take that? Or you get a subscription, I bet.
No, they tell you those are for you to take home. Nobody listens to the flight attendant. That's what she says. That copy is there for you to take home.
That's true. I do the same thing with the blankets and the pillows.
Well, no, those aren't. You have to buy those. Oh,
really?
Nick is stealing.
Uh-oh.
He's stealing. No, it's awesome. It is 7401 Beverly Boulevard. And then they have organic coffee that they will, fresh ground for you right there, and do the French press, which I know you love.
I love that.
And if you don't know what that is, you haven't had coffee until you've had French press.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is just a place that, is very hot. And not hot heat like you're having right now. Hot to go to, like cool hot. Oh.
And you're not. Just let this be said that we're not getting a kickback for mentioning how worthy it is of waffling.
No, we're not getting a kickback. But since we're talking about breakfast foods, how about the Griddle Cafe?
Oh no, that's awesome.
See how Nick loves that one? Okay.
I took my mom and dad when they came out last time.
Yes.
And I was like, just get you each a waffle. And I mean, these huge plates, and they're like, oh my God. I'm like, yeah, that's right, Mom. How the tables have turned.
Right.
You always fill my plate up so much.
Well, you have that Italian thing.
Yeah.
The Griddle Cafe is on Sunset Boulevard.
Sunset, like La Brea.
And it is amazing. And if you drive by there and you've wondered why the people are all standing outside, they're waiting for a table for breakfast food. Mm-hmm. It is that good. But that's where the French press for me started, because they served coffee and it was the best thing I ever had.
Well, and it's a perfect time to go to breakfast after you take dance class at the Edge. Edge is right down the street in Hollywood.
Yes.
And
or weekends, of course,
if you come out to Los Angeles, especially for the summer to take class, you want to make sure you look up the schedules before you come out.
And call that day.
And call that day.
To make sure you don't have subs, because everybody's always changing their lives around.
And if you tweet us and stuff, we're happy to help you out as best we can.
Absolutely.
But, do the research yourself.
At iDanceCast.
Well, that was quick.
That was.
I want to send a special thank you to our producers, Michael Bullet with Butterfly Wings Benicos, and Dave Sir Lancelot Lagana for producing our show. Couldn't do it without him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no. Thanks, guys.
See my face look like I was just burned out just now.
Oh.
I'm still smiling from Fresh Beat Band.
Hey, we will be back with you next week. Make sure you check out our website, infinitedancecast.com, or follow us at iDanceCast on Twitter.
Or at Nick Drago, and that's it.
Or at Desiree Robbins. And send us your pics.
All right, guys. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next week.